Hey y'all, Walker the Woodsman here with another Big D Bag Unbagging, coming to you from behind the shed where the last time I filmed back here, there was snow on the ground. Spring has sprung, but we got that COVID-19 going on out there, so I hope that you and your family and friends are all being safe and staying well. If you want to skip ahead right to the unbagging, just go to the time that Future the Walker the Woodsman puts right up on the screen right here, and you can skip all this stuff and just get right into the bag. Other videos I have coming up is I'm going to be doing a full review of that D2 knife that Delco sent me. I'm looking forward to putting that thing through the ringer and trying it out. I've never done a full review for a knife before, so I'm making this up as I go, trying to do my best with it so that you guys can see my personal feelings on this knife. Also, I'm going to be doing a short video coming up here soon on a mini survival kit comparison. These kits cost like $8 a piece, and I just wanted to compare them side by side, so I'll be posting that up. And of course, along with some Torture Tuesdays, which I haven't been doing lately, and some Try-Day Fridays, as well as some 1001 ways to use an Altoids tin. So please, subscribe and stick around. Before I rip into the bag, I want to address the comments. This comment comes from Richard Leach, who was replying to one of the comment threads, I believe, for the February Big D Bag. And Richard says, I get the Christmas surprise me thing, but come on, kinda expensive, don't you think? Well, I don't think it's overly expensive for the contents, but some people just don't want to spend $35 on a surprise bag. So I hear that, man. Thank you for commenting. I got a comment here from, is it Gildnum Style? I hope I'm saying that right. Please follow up with me. And he says, throwing in my 2 cents. For an extra $15, you can buy a BioLite headlamp with rechargeable and 45 hours of use on each charge. It also has 10 fixtures. That knife has a cost of about $3 and sells at any Sports Warehouse for $6. Get any wax basic candle for 25 cents each, and they last for about 8 hours each. I hear that, man. I do. The gear that you're talking about from this video right here, I totally hear that. It's not just about going out and picking out the gear that I want. I do that already. If I really want something, I go out and get it. I do buy budget gear stuff. I have a whole drawer full of those tea lights that we have for emergencies. In terms of knives, I got 25, 30 knives, and that's probably low in terms of a collection for knife people. But it's about, for me at least, it's about getting a surprise, cracking it open, enjoying it, and finding a use for those things. I drink my morning coffee out of my Big D Bag cup every day. I wear my Big D Bag hat. I've actually gotten some comments on it, and so I enjoy these things. In terms of like the little Spyderco knife, I love having that thing on my keychain. It works for me in a number of different circumstances. I've cut little pieces of rope with it or tape. I've used it to pull like a thread off of a shirt, things like that. I find a use for just about everything in the Big D Bag. And so as much as the gear may be overpriced because you're getting name brand gear, sure, you might be overpaying for the gear, but at the same time, I am getting that name brand. I'm getting something to talk about. I'm getting something to share with others. I'm getting exposed to new things, and I'm just having fun with it. Opening up the bag is like Christmas morning every month. So thank you for your comment, man. Or woman. It doesn't give a person. Thank you for your comment, Gildnum Style. I'm going to butcher this name. I think it's Moisha Acosta. I hope I'm saying that right. He says, wow, this looks so disappointing. The Exotac lighter holder is the only good thing there. The knife is beyond trash, the rope is a joke, especially the price, and the zipper pulls are just a filler. Man, I hear that. I tell you what, when I first opened that Big D Bag from that month, I believe that was December. When I first opened that December Big D Bag, I was initially very disappointed, but I can tell you this, the cordage that came with it, I ripped it then, and I've addressed this in a previous video also. I have found so many uses for that cordage. I made some wool survival pants that I was able to use that cordage for. I used the Kevlar to stitch up my TacMed bag. I've done a bunch of stuff with all the cordage in there, and I even used the glue in this Altoids video in terms of making a water resistant perimeter alarm for your campsite. So Was it what I expected initially? Absolutely not. But yeah, that Exotac lighter sleeve has been awesome. I carry that thing with me every day. The knife, not the highest quality knife, but I have put it to use primarily as a utility knife, which nothing wrong with that, and I'm getting use out of it. The cordage, I've used that a bunch. The zipper pulls, yeah, they might be a little bit of filler, but I can tell you that if you had that on your jacket or like on my vest here and you needed a little bit of quick tinder, I guarantee you, just like me, would be breaking that thing open and putting it to use. So it's about getting exposed to new things, trying new stuff out, and getting a surprise every month. So that's my feelings on it. If you don't like it, don't buy the bag, but also remember that bag is not coming back around again. And I don't know about you, but my experience has been that the bags have been getting better. So if you're not already a customer and you want to try it out, keep looking, because I feel like they've been getting better. And my favorite here from Ash Naderhoff. Listen to what Ash has to say here. This guy is completely full of crap. I have reached out to the customer service 10 times and never received anything back from them. I have received half bags and broken items along with a ton of garbage. I have begged for a refund with absolutely no luck. This is hands down the biggest give me a bag of ever seen. Do not send these guys your money. I'm so sorry that this guy was dumb enough to be bought out. A lot to address there, Ash, but first of all, thank you for commenting and thank you for watching. In terms of being full of crap, I don't know what to say about that, man. All I'm doing is opening the bag and giving my 2 cents and giving my honest opinion, which is that I love these bags. I enjoy getting them every month. I enjoy talking about them with you folks. So if I'm full of crap for my opinion, well, then I guess I'm full of crap. You've reached out to customer service 10 times. I hear that, man. Sometimes customer service at just about any place isn't great. What I will say, though, is based on just this one comment, I don't know you. Have you considered your approach? Because if you're coming off to customer service the way you're coming off to me, I can't imagine that you're going to see positive results. Just a thought, okay? You've received half bags and broken items along with a ton of garbage. I don't know what to tell you there. Half bags seems... I'll tell you what. I have not heard from any of the other big D-baggers out there of not getting completed bags. So that would be a first. And also, you know, they ship it with the postal service. So if there's broken items, my guess would be that that's in the shipping. That's not necessarily Big D-Bag's fault, though my experience with customer service has been that I imagine they would take full responsibility and do something about that. I can't speak on their behalf. I don't work for them. You have begged for a refund with absolutely no luck. I'm pretty sure, and I'm going to post the image up right here, I'm pretty sure they do say that there are no refunds. So, you know, that sounds like buyer's remorse. And fair enough, it does suck. If you've had a bad experience, do I feel like you should be entitled to a refund? Sure. But if it's right there in the black and white, which I'm pretty sure it is, then I don't know what to tell you, man. I hope that you have either had a better experience this month, because this comment was from 3 weeks ago, so I hope you've received your bag this month and had a better experience, or that you have been able to successfully cancel and take your business elsewhere. All right. This is hands down the biggest give me a bag of ever seen. I'm assuming there's probably some curse words in there and they got edited out. I don't know. Not quite sure what that means, but I assume you're basically saying that the bag is junk. If that's the case, hey man, fair enough. If it's junk to you, then it's junk to you. I did say in a couple of videos that some of the bags had junk in them, but I found other uses for them, where I gave some stuff away because it wasn't valuable to me. I found somebody that it would be valuable for, gave it to them. So maybe you know somebody that's interested in some of it. If not, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you felt like you wasted your money, but again, I don't work for the company. Do not send these guys your money. Hey, your opinion, man. If you don't think people should buy their product, then by all means, I'm I'm happy that you're voicing your opinion. I might suggest maybe starting a channel of your own and giving your opinion there. You're welcome to share your thoughts and comments here for sure, as long as they're respectful. But at the same time, you know, if you got a voice, let it be heard, man. Get out there. Start your channel, man. Let's see it. I would love to hear your opinions on it. So share it with the world, man. And then I'm so sorry that this guy was dumb enough to be bought out. Well, Ash, that's where I'm going to correct you right there. Number one, I have not received a penny from Delco or BigDBag. None of my videos are sponsored. I would be obligated to inform the audience if I was sponsored in any way. So I don't know what you mean by bought out. I pay for my bag every month, just like everybody else. They sent me a knife. That was free. But they wanted me to do a review on it. So that's what I'm doing. I don't know what you mean by bought out then. So I think you have a misunderstanding of what I'm about. I'm just sharing the BigDBag with folks. Again, I'm sorry you had a bad experience. Take it to customer service, man, or cancel your subscription and move on. But again, I thank you for commenting. I thank you for watching. So feel free to reach out. You can hit me up on Facebook. You can hit me up by email, or you can continue to comment. Let's engage in a back and forth and see what we can do. All right, man? Thanks. It is time for some fruit snacks. Dinos and sharks. Here we go. BigDBag. I don't know if you've noticed, but now they actually seal them and they ship them in just the bag. And you can tell here, I have not ripped this one open yet. So whatever's in here is a surprise to me as well. That was better. All right. Month 6. BigDBag Corona Rescue. Really getting in on the coronavirus theme here, aren't you, BigDBag? All right. The first item is the Gear Aid Spark. Your new Go Anywhere light. The Spark rechargeable LED light is smaller than a wallet and weighs less than a cell phone. It's a bright white light with 15 LEDs and 3,000 milliamp hours that's dimmable and water resistant. This cordless light also quickly transforms into a lantern and can be mounted so you can hang it, mount it, and angle it to 180 degrees to illuminate any task. Change a tire, build a fire, set up camp. The best part is it'll recharge from any USB port. So grab your cord and ditch the spare batteries. Retails for $59.95 at gearaid.com. That is a pretty intense description there, BigDBag. Let's see what we got in the box. This is not a BigDBag knife. This is one of my EDC knives. It's a Kershaw Speed Safe. If you've been watching the videos up until this point, you'll know that Gear Aid is one of their primary go-tos, it seems like. They get a lot of stuff to put in these BigDBags from Gear Aid, and I've enjoyed almost all of it. Okay. Look at this. It's got a hinge on here, and it looks like, oh, so yeah, hinge here, so you can mount it like a work light. Power button, USB port. I mean, it's bright out here, so that's pretty nice. I like the orange coloring. Makes it harder to lose in the woods. USB cable, because we all don't have 600 of these in a junk drawer somewhere. We need more. Little rubber hooky majigger here. Makes it a hanging lantern. And a storage pouch. Oh, wait a second. I bet. Yeah. So, I'm betting you do something like this, and then it becomes, you can't see the light in it right now, but in the dark that white will refract the light in there, and this would probably fill up a whole room in the dark. Well, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna stick all this stuff together. All right, what do we got next? VanQuest Molly Stick. VanQuest Molly Stick. Molly sticks let you quickly attach a Molly pouch onto PAL's webbing in seconds. Then quick release it and pass it to your buddy in need. Made in the USA, made of high tensile strength acetal polymers. Molly Stick's rigid body allows for easy threading through webbing, while the top latch securely locks onto your gear. Removing the Molly Stick is even easier. A firm pull forward on the cord unlocks the top latch, followed by an upward pull removing the Molly Stick from the webbing. Removing the Molly Stick from the webbing. You can also bridge the pull cords together to enable the fastest one-handed removal of multiple Molly Sticks. Retails for $14.99 at vanquest.com. So, okay. So you slide this in through the webbing, front and back, and then, okay, yep. So you slide it through the webbing, snap it in place, and then you can quickly remove it by pulling and slipping it out. Huh. I actually do wear a lot of Molly gear with PAL's webbing, and I don't have anything here right now, but I like this concept. I'm also weirdly thinking that in a pinch, these could be used as some kind of tent stake. Not that I'd want to, not that I couldn't just pick up a stick and carve it out, but yeah. It's got a nice locking on there. All right. BigDBag COVID-19 mask. That's where we're getting the Corona rescue thing from here. The BigDBag COVID-19 face mask was designed to serve as a barrier against the COVID-19 and beyond. Our innovative no-sew designs means this mask is produced with zero human touch. Ultra soft jersey fabric makes this one-piece face mask comfortable and breathable. A one-size-fits-all design with 2 ear holes and a contoured shape makes the mask versatile for many different face sizes and shapes. It says here, retails priceless or $9.95 for a 2-pack, available at thebigdbag.com. All right. Okay. Let's not kid ourselves here. I can see you through this. No. No, guys. No. Look. This is really uncomfortable. And now, granted, I have a big head. All right. This is junk. I'm going to come right out and say it. This is junk. This... If you know anything about this virus, it is microscopic, as viruses are. And I'm going to do something here. Yeah. This is super thin material. This is not going to protect you or anyone else from anything, ever. This is like tissue paper thin, and I'm glad it wasn't touched by humans in the making. But this is not going to protect me in any way at all. The intent behind wearing the cotton masks is not to keep you from getting a virus from somebody else. It's to keep you from spreading it to others. So don't wear this thinking that you're going to be protected. Now, wearing a medical grade mask or a HEPA filtered mask or an N95 mask will filter out most of the junk coming in and will help protect you. But again, something like this won't do that. I have plenty of masks, but most of them, number one, they're multiple layers of cotton cloth, and then in between those layers are a disposable filter. So you have a filter in there, like a HEPA filter or an N95 type filter, in addition to the cotton. And then what happens is, when you wear it out in public, you immediately take it home, wearing proper protective equipment, take the filter part out, dispose of that, take the mask out, sanitize that, and then wear it again. This is, I mean, I don't, come on, BigDBag. Come on. This is junk. It doesn't even fit on my face. There we go. It's a nose filter. So now if I only breathe through my nose, I'll be fine, right? No. All right. Also, guys, as it is possible to breathe in this virus, you're also highly likely to get it from surfaces, because it can live for a long time on surfaces, and then you touch that surface, and then you touch your face or you eat and you don't wash your hands, then you can get infected. So if you're going to wear a mask, a cotton mask alone is intended for a person who may be infected and asymptomatic to not spread it to others. I would not have faith in this thing, and this thing is also really uncomfortable. But wash your hands. If you want to wear a mask, do something, cover here to here nicely, okay? But the other medical grade and professional filtration masks, those are intended to help prevent you from inhaling the virus. So I'm telling you right now, Big D Bag guys, this is not worth $10. I can go buy a bunch of bandanas for that much, and that would be more comfortable, and a bandana would be more comfortable and more protective. This is not going to protect anybody from anything. Okay? See? No protection. Okay. I'm off the soapbox. So let's talk value. $59.95 for the light, plus 15, so $675. And then if you count the $9.95 value on the masks, you're talking what they claim to be $80. So you're right there in terms of the value. In reality, though, those masks, those are junk. So I will deduct $10, so you're coming in under that value. That being said, I think that that's a good light. I will definitely be putting that to use, so it's worth it to me. The Molly sticks are certainly interesting, and I'm looking forward to experimenting with those. So another thing worth a try. As for the face masks, I'm going to throw those in the trash, because that is where those belong. And Big D-Bag, shame on you for trying to market something like that. That's really disappointing, especially because I spent the first chunk of this video talking about how good my experience has been. That was an irresponsible move. So yeah, shame. That's a shame. Ugh, it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I got a way to fix that. Strawberry. There we go. Be sure to check out my buddy Joe Fish Unboxing's channel, get his perspective on unbagging the Big D Bag. I always like watching his stuff and his really epic beard. I'm so jealous, man. Thank you for hanging out with me and watching the unbagging of April's Big D Bag. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please be sure to wash your hands, be safe out there, maintain your social distancing. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Look me up on Facebook. Hit me up with an email if you want to ask me a question or talk. Stick around for Try-Day Fridays, Torture Tuesdays, 1001 Ways to Use Altoids Tins, and a bunch of fun adventures coming up. And in the meantime, remember, be prepared, get outdoors, respect Mother Nature. This is Walker the Woodsman. Catch you next time.